Is it live or is it Memorex? Check your volume. Yeah, that's working. All right. Good evening, everybody. It's the 9th of October, 2023. It's a Monday evening, and what the heck am I doing live streaming at this time of night? Well, I just thought I'd do a talking head. I wanted to do a kind of a talking head vlog, but I figured, well, what the heck? I might as well do a live stream and call it good that way. Nobody watches these things anyway, so it really doesn't matter. Oh, I shouldn't say that. It does matter. But anyway, welcome to the live stream as it is. I haven't done a live stream in a very, very, very long time. And pushing buttons over here that you guys can't see what I'm doing, and that's kind of okay. There we go. Let's go to live chat. There we go. Just in case any of you guys happen to show up. Yes, Big Blue. No kidding. Yes, here I am. I've been here, and wherever there is, that's where you've been. Yeah, I know that old thing. That's still a thing. But anyway, decided to do a little bit of a live stream and try to refrain from expounding too much of my conservatism on here, because now that's kind of the reason I wanted to do this. If you look back through the archives, you'll see that I have zero live streams in the archive anymore. And there's a reason for that. Most of you guys know I am an extreme right-wing conservative, very, very conservative guy. And I tend to get a bit opinionated, and I tend to voice those opinions on live streams, and I don't feel ashamed about it. Unfortunately, that's a little bit more than what GoogleTube is able to handle, and they didn't like that. They did not like the idea that I was expounding conservative viewpoints, and they nailed me for misinformation on quite a few of them. In fact, they actually threatened to shut this entire channel down if I didn't remove said content. So, being as opinionated and outspoken as I am with my conservative viewpoints, which I'm trying to maintain a little bit of, how should we say, kind of keeping it in the background, so to speak, I decided that all of the live streams had to come down, because there's probably viewpoints on just about every single live stream I've ever done, because that's just the way I am. And I didn't want to take a chance on losing this. This channel is very, very, very close to getting removed completely off the interwebs. And this channel is also tied into the official Thomas Sparta Speedway channel, so I really can't lose it. So I did what I had to do. I removed all of the live streams. I do have them stored locally here, but I don't think I'm going to have time to go through every one of them and pull out the so-called offensive content. So... yeah, those are gone, unfortunately. Yeah, they don't like conservatism on this platform, unfortunately. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to talk about on my live streams if I ever start doing live streams again. But that was kind of a discouraging thing for me as far as taking it live. But the biggest factor is we got the bad news out of the way. Okay, one of the biggest factors is that you see this watch here. There's only so many hours in a day. And lately I've been trying to put more hours into a day than there actually are. First of all, as you guys may or may not know, we had to put my mother into a assisted living facility, which leaves our residents in the undisclosed location unattended. And somebody's got to pay the bills, maintain the place, and keep things going over there. And guess who gets to do that? So keeping up one household is hard enough. Keeping out two... it's getting done, but I think I'm kind of lacking in both of them, actually. So that's been keeping me busy. And if you watched my last video, well, not the last video, but the last talking head video, I guess, a vlog video, it was a driving vlog. By the way, in my new birthday present, which, let me see, do I have it? I do. Let's take a look at that. That's what I got for my birthday on the 16th of June. Yes, 2004 Chevy Avalanche 1500. It's a four-wheel drive Z71, fully. It's loaded. It's a nice vehicle, and it's I love that thing. I love it. So that's what I'm driving when I'm not driving the little Chevy Cruze. And with the price of gas going the way it's going, can you say Bidenomics? I mean, excuse me, a little frog in the throat. Yeah, the way the price of fuel is going, I'm at 14 miles a gallon. That one sits in the drive a little bit more now than the Cruise does at 40 miles a gallon. So, yeah, that's kind of the way that goes. But that was my birthday present. Yeah, that is it's a nice vehicle. It's got a, it's kind of it's a truck. It has a rougher ride to it than what the Cruise does. It's not quite as luxurious and posh in there, but the interior was nearly spotless. It smelled of smoke. The guy that owned it before actually smoked in it, and it took a while to get rid of that smell. But the deal was there. Everything was right, and I said, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and take it. And drove it off the lot on the 16th of June, which happened to be my birthday. My birthday present right there. Oh, you guys can't see it because I took it off already. There it is. My birthday present sitting in my driveway right here in the trailer park. The man, the myth, the legend, and welcome back. Yes, I am here, and you are there. That is the 2004 Chevy Avalanche 1500 Z71. It's got the 5.3 V8 in it. It's stoked. It's got headers on it. It's got the catback. What is it called? The gosh, I can't remember. It's custom exhaust all the way from the headers all the way to the tailpipe. And if you look closely, you can see the pipe. There's like a 4-inch pipe sticking out of the back of that thing, and it's a little noisy, and I like that kind. So. Yeah, that's the NJP Cruiser. I finally got something that can actually pull my snowmobile around. Ashton's watching from Sparta today. Hello, Sparta. I was just over there a few hours ago over at Matthews, and big things to talk about there too, and I'll get to that a little bit later on. As for the live streams, what's going on with the live streams? Well, as you guys know, with having to remove all those videos, that really kind of put a discouragement on me as far as doing live streams, but that's not the only reason. I haven't done live streams in a very, very long time, and just been so busy with life in general. Like I was, talking about keeping up 2 households, and, one's here and one's 16 miles away, so I got to drive back and forth. And at the racetrack, some very interesting developments have happened there. And if you watched the driving vlog, then you'll know already what happened there. But I am the official voice of the Thomas Sparta Speedway now. Paul Reichert and I share the microphone up there. And I am having an absolute blast with that. I am loving it. I was pretty skeptical at first. I was like, yeah, can I do this? You always get these self-doubts. And I had a lot of them. And the funny thing is, you guys know I've been in many, many bands over the years, been on stage in front of hundreds, maybe even thousands of people. Over the years, tens of thousands of people have been entertained by this guy here playing bass up on stage with bands. And for the first time that I can ever remember, I actually had a touch of stage fright because I had never done live commentary before. I've done commentary obviously, but I've never done live action as it's happening. So I had some really good coaching by Dan Diker. He and I have worked together for years up there in the tower, and I learned a lot from him and applied a lot of that. And I just basically I took some of my stage presence and put it into the race announcing thing. And I don't want to say never look back, because I did look back, but it's not all me. It's the crew I work with up there. I've got an amazing team working with me up in the tower. Paul's a great guy to share the microphone with, and the rest of the crew up there, the rest of the officials, keep everything flowing across the screen so I can put it out there. And of course, you guys know I'm mildly dyslexic, so sometimes I see something that isn't quite the way that it actually is, and I'll say it wrong, and I'll say, well, I'm going to make mistakes, so if I make a mistake, just call me Bob. I hope none of you guys' name is Bob. Oh, my goodness. Yes, that is Thanksgiving in Canada. That is correct. And Jesse, big congratulations to you on your new endeavors. My gosh, it sounds like you are really taking off, and that's cool. Voice acting is not an easy gig. Trust me, it's not. And you're grabbing the bull by the horns and running with it, and I couldn't be more proud of you, my friend. We've known each other for many years, and to see you take this step, I couldn't be more proud. I know I wrote you a letter on Discord and stuff, and probably a novel length letter there, and I hope you I hope you could tell how proud I really am of you, because that's huge, and good job, man. Kudos, thumbs up, and I wish you nothing but the best. And our twin life is here. My gosh, you guys are awesome. I have to admit, I haven't been over to your channel in a couple of weeks, so I haven't seen what's been going on there, but man, thank you for stopping in. It's so cool to see you guys. Man, oh man. See, I go live on a Monday night, which I never do, except for tonight, and everybody pops in here, so it's good to see you guys. It was just basically going to be a talking head thing here, and it's turning into a very interactive live stream, and I very much appreciate that. And the reason I'm looking way off to my left over here is because that's where the chat is over on that screen, and you guys are over here on this screen, and the camera's up there, so, and that's the microphone, in case you didn't know. Meanwhile, your channel is dead. Yeah, and I've kind of neglected my channels too over the summer. And yes, Michelle, it is awesome to see you again. Say hi to the rest of the family for me, especially them crazy twins ears. Still love you guys. I still love you guys with all my heart. I always have, and I always will. And it just means so much to see you guys pop in here. It's crazy because I haven't done anything on this channel for so long, and all of a sudden, I just, out of nowhere, on a whim, just do a live stream on a Monday night, and you guys are coming through for me. They're both in college. Oh, my goodness. Oh, man. That's insane. And you have to forgive my allergy eye here. For some reason, my left eye decided it was going to go allergies on me, and I don't like that kind, but it's better than letting the tears roll. Actually, yeah, I'm crying, guys. I have tears rolling down my face because I'm so happy to be here. That's probably not true, but oh my goodness, yeah. So the racetrack thing, being the official voice of the Thomas Sparta Speedway now, full-time announcer out there. Unfortunately, this means I'm going to have to discontinue the NJP Production videos out there they've been doing for the last 10 years. I just don't have the time to do the camera setups out there and stuff, along with the prep work that goes into getting ready for the program of the evening, walking through the pits, talking to the drivers, and all the stuff that goes along with being a track announcer, which I love, and I'm enjoying the living daylights out of it. This thing kind of dropped in my lap out of nowhere. The other announcer was, well, he didn't work out, and Greg got a hold of me and said, guess what? You are now the official voice of the Thomas Sparta Speedway. It's like, okay. So I just kind of picked up the ball and ran with it, and it's working out. So, and like I said, at the end of the last race program, I made the announcement that I will be back next year doing the same thing again. And of course, like I said before, when I make a mistake, just call me Bob. Yes, Michelle, it is really awesome. And then on Saturday nights, of course, during the summertime, I'm working at the La Crosse Speedway. I was actually doing camera work for Flow Racing Network up there last year. This year, the track announcer up there has been hinting at trying to get me on the microphone up there as well this year. So, but, he's got like 2 other people up there working with him already. But I think one of them's leaving and the other one isn't real happy with the position. So who knows? Next year I might actually be on the microphone at La Crosse too. So we'll have to see what happens there. But either way, my Fridays and Saturdays are going to be kind of tied up next summer again with the 2 racetracks. And no, guys, I'm not driving a race car anymore. I had to hang up the keys to the race car because there's no way in green earth that I'm ever going to be able to work on a race car, drive the car, and announce races and film in La Crosse at the same time. It's just not going to happen. There's only so much of me to go around, and there's so many of the hours to go around. So that's yeah, that's what NJP's been up to. And now, of course, racing season's winding down. I got one more race to do over at Toma. That's this weekend. The 14th is going to be the Daytona 250. Yes, Daytona, not Daytona. Daytona 250. 250 lap enduro race. Then we wrap it up for the year, and hopefully I'll be able to set aside a little bit of time and get back on a few Saturday nights. I can't make any promises to you guys, obviously, because, a lot of variables can happen between now and then. Sometime in November, there's going to be the awards banquet. I have to be away for that. But other than that, and it doesn't look like we're going to get a lot of snow this year, so the snowmobile is probably going to sit on the trailer more than it's going to be on the trails. So there's that. And, of course, I need to go out to Mike's garage and help out there. His kid's going to get a snowmobile this year, and they want me to help, go through it, overhaul the engine and all that kind of good stuff. And I'm really good with that kind of stuff, as you guys know, with the Polaris that I have. And the machine he's getting is a Polaris too. So, yeah, it'd be kind of fun going into that. Will I be at Eau Claire Train Show? I will not be able to make it on the 14th because of the race announcing I'm doing on that Saturday. And I think I'm just going to take that Sunday and fall down. I will make plans on going to the Mad City show, of course. Southpaw is here. Good to see you. It's good to see all of you guys. I'm trying to keep up with the chat box over here. Yes, call me Bob. That might be what that came from, the Bob, a.k.a. Bob Newbie. But, I should have actually taken the announcement. I could see this, picture, if you will. A Friday night, beautiful sunset, cars on the racetrack. Good evening, race fans. Here's Bob Newby, your race announcer this evening. I should have gone with that instead of the Rick Porter thing. I'm just using my name. Yeah, all kinds of Sims references going on here, guys. Yes. Yeah, I love it. I absolutely love it. So, that is... as Jamie likes to say, dat. By the way, I forgot to ask you guys, how is the volume? Oh, I see that still works. Well, that was kind of a loud one, wasn't it? All right. Trying to think if I got anything else to talk about with you guys this evening. I really don't. Work is going exceedingly well. I got another pay raise a couple weeks ago, and then I got to work in the so the volume is good, huh? Okay. Never gets old. No. And the best part is I can't actually hear it because I don't have headphones on. I'm relying on you guys to be my ears. So I probably shouldn't have admit that. Yes, Michelle, I was just getting into that actually. At work, 10 years. I got a email message from them congratulating me on 10 years with Matthews Boat Company, and I couldn't be happier. I still say that's the last job I'll ever need in my life because I love it. I love working there, and it's got its moments. There's times when I say, "What am I?" Why am I here? But we all get moments like that. But at the end of the day, you walk out the door, you've done something, and what you're doing is making a difference in people's lives because, the plant where I'm working right now is making the youth bows. That's NASP, National Archery and Schools program. So these bows are making a difference in people's lives, and I couldn't be more proud. So work is going well. Now, we got really, really, really slow at the Brendan plant not too long ago, and we were basically scrubbing floors and scrubbing walls and mopping floors for a couple of weeks, and finally the boss came up to me and he says, "Well, I can tell you're really getting tired of scrubbing the walls and mopping floors and cleaning up machines." He says, "How would you like to go over to the main plant machine shop for a few weeks?" And I said, "Tell me when." About 20 minutes later, he came back and said, 6 o'clock Monday morning or Tuesday morning. It was a Monday when he talked to me. 6 o'clock tomorrow morning, report to the machine shop. You got a job over there. So, cool. And there's Jessica. Jessica, I was in the Big M a couple of weeks ago, and I was kind of looking for you. I didn't see you in there, so you must not have been working that particular day. But it was one of those quick in and out kind of things because we were working on a project at my brother's house, and he had an entire wall of his house exposed to the outside at the time I had to run up there. So I needed to get what I needed and then get back and finish that wall off for him. And thank God I did, because the day after we put the wall up, it rained like a cow whizzing on a flat rock up here for several hours. And he was happy to report to me happy to report to me that nothing leaked in there. So that was very, very cool. You are still there. Outstanding. I'll have to get up there. I do have to get up there and buy some materials. I'm building a salt shield for the front of my snowmobile trailer. So the Big M is where I thought of to get the materials. And probably, I'm not going to go this weekend. Next weekend I might get up there. But I'll shoot you a message on Discord and let you know when I'm heading up that way. And see if we can meet up. And gosh, we got some catching up to do, seriously. I got catching up to do with all you guys, and there's so many things going on and so many thoughts. I'm trying to think of what I want to say, and being ADHD and all that kind of stuff, all the thoughts try to come out at the same time, and then I stumble over everything and make a mess of it. Right back at you, Jessica. Right back at you. And Jesse, I don't know if you're still here, so are Burns. I know you got a kick out of that when I was telling you about meeting Tiffany Wilson. I probably shouldn't say her name on the air because that's a real person, and she knows I'm a YouTuber, so I guess she really didn't have a problem with me. I told her all about the whole Sora Burns and the Tiffany Burb and the Jack Wilson thing, and she just thought it was the coolest thing in the world that she had both names, the love-hate thing going on with that. So, I don't. Yeah, maybe I won't go up there. I'm not gonna be into the the whole Christmas thing. I ain't ready for that yet. My God, it's not even Halloween yet. For goodness' sake, come on, people. Gosh, I knew you did a kick out of that, Jesse. I knew it. See, we got Jesse in Canada, and we got Jessica over in La Crosse. So, Jesse and Jessica. It's kind of a. Oh man. So an impromptu live stream has turned into an actual Monday evening party over here at the NJP Ranch, and I couldn't be happier. It was just going to be a little talking heads thing, tell you guys what's going on, a little channel update, and here it is. 3 months ahead. Yeah, if you'd shallow that down to 2 months, I'd be a little bit less unhappy about it. But yeah, what are you going to do? I saw some of the Christmas decorations already in July at the at China Mart, I call it, and I have reasons for that I can't talk about right now. No rush, happy to catch up whenever. Well, this is kind of the catch up time for you guys, and hoping for the. Yeah, my plans. Okay, so I'm wandering. I'm going all ADHD on you guys once again, and you guys know I do this all the time. So let's get back to the Matthews thing. All right, I spent 3 weeks, glorious weeks, over in the machine shop running the Haas DT machines, and I love those little things. Man, do those things fly? They keep you moving. They'll kick your butt if you let them. And I was fortunate enough that I was keeping up with them, and I actually learned how to do some of the programming on them, and changing programs for different parts, because one of the machines was running short orders, 20 parts or less at a time. And I told the lead, I said, it'd be a whole lot easier on you if I didn't have to run over and catch you every time we needed to change a program. And get materials from the warehouse. I am qualified to drive forklift and walk behind and all that kind of stuff. And she said, "Oh, that's outstanding." She said, "I didn't know all that." So we went over some of the instructions and came to a point where I just look at the paperwork, say, "Okay, I got to go get this, this, and this from the warehouse, program this into the machine," and with very few issues, I don't want to say I mastered the DTs because I really didn't. There's a lot more to them than that. But as far as the basics go, yeah, went real well. And in the interim of that, a posting went up on our bulletin board in the offices and stuff that they were looking for an injection molder. It wasn't engineer, it wasn't operator. Well, anyway, an operator for the new injection molding plant that they were putting up at a brand new building and stuff. And I filled out an application to that, and they actually interviewed me for that position already. So there's no guarantee that I'm going to get it, but that would mean that I'm strictly an injection molder operator at that point. And course, it would mean I'm leaving the Genesis area behind, which I'm kind of saddened by that because I spent 10 years there, and the supervisor out there is awesome. I mean, probably one of the best supervisors I've ever had in my life. And I know you guys have heard me talk about him and sing the praises of him. And yeah, we have our moments. We all do. It's life. But it's kind of an opportunity that I felt like I had to try to jump on it and see where it goes. And like I said, there's no guarantee I'm going to get it. There were 6 other candidates that they were interviewing for the position. I won't know for a couple of weeks, but with my 8 years experience on the injection molder out there, puts me in the top running for the candidates anyway. So let's take a look. I got behind on the chat box over here. So that's where the way work is going. And like I said, again, I couldn't be happier with the way things are going. If I get the molding job, fine. That's great. Outstanding. If I don't get it, that's okay too. I'm not, it's not going to be the end of the world because I'll keep on doing what I've been doing for the last 10 years, which is perfectly fine. All right. So we don't start that early. Yeah, I know. Okay, referring back to the Christmas things being out. The reaction to when I got notification on my phone that NJP history. Ashton. Yeah, the last time you and I hung out together, we were just discussing the possibilities of my getting that avalanche. And I think I've messaged you on Discord a couple times. And actually, I don't know if I showed you pictures or not, but I did end up getting it, so there it is in the driveway, and I'm loving it. It's you have to go back in the video to see. See, yes, it is getting crowded in here, and I like it. I guess that's what happens when you don't stream for 2 years, and all of a sudden, just out of nowhere, you pop up, and it's like, oh, let's see. I know John Rizzo. Hey, how you doing, buddy? Haven't seen you for a while either. And I want to thank you guys for commenting on that trains video I put up the other day, too. I wasn't sure if I wanted to put it up, but, I haven't posted anything for a while. It's like, yeah, just put the darn thing up there and see what happens. And that was pretty cool. Yeah, let's see. We got Jesse in here. We got Big Blue. John's in here. Jessica's in here. Our twin life. Michelle is still in here. And let's see, Southpaw is still in here down in Milwaukee. We're checking in from literally all over the country. We got the East Coast checking in with Michelle, John out on the West Coast. I haven't seen Mr. Picasso in here from Texas yet, so maybe he'll pop in. That would be cool. We got Jesse checking in from Canada. Big Blue, I think you're out east someplace too, if I remember right. And like I said, Southpaw is in Milwaukee, another Wisconsinite. Of course, Ashton's like 16 miles away from me right now over in Sparta. So I am not going to watch the Packers tonight. I'm just not that much into it. Yes, Jessica, that was the one I was forgetting. Yeah, you're like, what, about maybe 40 miles away over in La Crosse, La Crosse, over by the Mississippi River anyway. So, yeah, definitely local. Did you mean local or loco? Oh, that's me. Never mind. Yes, my diehards. You guys are my die. I love you guys, man. I seriously do. I'd like to give a virtual high five to every one of you guys. There you go. There's a high five for you. Everyone, never mind the dirty hands. I had to change a mold at work today, so I got grease on my hands and it won't wash off. So, hey, high five, man. 2 years ago, you got rid of your car, couldn't afford. Yeah, gas is hard to afford. Believe me, driving a truck like that, I almost said Silverado because it looks like a Silverado at the front end. Let me put it back on here. I'll let you guys look at that for a while instead of looking at my ugly mug. Yeah, it's pretty much, it's got a 3-inch lift on the bottom besides suspension lift, and like I said, custom exhaust all the way from the headers all the way to the back. Flowmaster, that's the name of the exhaust that's on there from the catback system, is a Flowmaster. It's got the short pipe headers on the engine. 5.3, that does not have the valve timing thing, where it cuts out certain cylinders during certain times. This one fires on all 8 at all times, which I'm happy about. I'll tell you what, Michelle, if I could afford a Tesla, I think I would get one. I really do. I mean, they're pricey, but they're great little cars. I mean, I've not seen a lot of them up close and personal, but what I have seen of them and what you've shown off of yours, I'm impressed. I would get one of those in a heartbeat. I really would. They'd be perfect for me driving back and forth to work every day. Drive to work and come back, plug it in overnight, and next day it's all ready to go again. I mean, how much more simple does it get than that? No stopping at the gas station. And this is coming from an ultra right wing conservative. Okay, I mean, I am a total believer in the electric cars thing. I don't think that we should be forced into them. There needs to be a choice, but yeah, electric cars, they are definitely a viable means of transportation. Oh, Jesse, I couldn't picture you in a beard, man. Oh, man. Yeah, you did not. I'm not able to grow a beard. Of course, I'm not on the screen right now. You guys are looking at my beautiful truck. I am not able to grow a beard. This thing comes in a little bit here. I get a goatee. I can do that. It doesn't connect with the mustache, so I can't do the Fu Manchu thing. I get a little bit of a patch over here and a little bit over here. That's really about it. There's not much there. Oh, gosh. Well, Jesse, because you do have dark hair, you can shave your head, and you could be the new epitome of Bob Newby. Yeah, John, you're right. We do need more. We need a better power grid before all the electric cars go completely mainstream. But once that is in place, I mean, around here we got charging stations out at the Walmart and both Toma and Sparta. So I mean, there are places to charge it on a rapid charge, and there are hookups you can get. I think even in the trailer park you could hook it up to a circuit on the box behind the house and run a slow charge off it without burning up the whole neighborhood. So yeah, it would be a viable alternative for me. Yeah, I really would, because the little short trips that I take, running to Wilton and back would be a cinch. The only thing that would be kind of a little bit of a drag is going over the hills, but I'm sure the car could handle that. That was your house, Jessica? Oh my gosh. You never told me about that. Oh man. Michelle, I would, if you could grow, never mind. I just got this picture of you, in a beard, and it didn't work. It just didn't work. Sorry, Michelle. That joke was on you. You kind of opened the door to that one. I had to walk through it. What about the waste after they don't work anymore? I don't know. Like I said, there's a lot of infrastructure and things we have to think about, and I'm sure there's got to be a way to be able to recycle those. We just haven't found the way yet, but there's got to be a way to do that, and they do last a good long time as long as you take care of them. Like any any battery operated thing. These things here are cell phones. I mean, the batteries go out in these things, but if you take care of them, they last years. This one, I've had this one for a couple of years, and never had a problem with it. So, my little action cameras, the batteries in those last, had a couple of years. Well, this is a newer one here, so it's got different batteries in it, but those batteries, I've had those last 5, 6, 7 years before they go bad. Oh, I'm glad to hear that, Jessica. Man, oh man, that breaks my heart about that. I did not hear about that at all. And now we're coming upon almost a year ago. Has it been that long since I've hung out with you? Oh man, I gotta get words. I gotta get better at hanging out with my friends, man. That's just, you guys are right here, right around my backyard. Yeah, I gotta get better about that. Um, I can get you guys in the racetrack, so if you're interested in that, get a hold of me on Friday or Saturday night. I can get a few of you guys into the track, hang out there, and watch some cars go fast and turn left, and listen to me make a fool of myself on the microphone all night. What's new about that? Yeah, I'm making a fool out of myself right here in front of you guys. You guys can see me here, so. Oh my gosh, I'll have to check that out when I get back on there afterwards. Another left turn. Yeah, I know. Oval racing isn't for everybody, but I love it. I kind of live, sleep, eat, and breathe it. I kind of have to. But yeah, hit me up. We'll see if I can get you guys in. I'm sure the lacrosse one would be much more convenient for you, Jessica. We'll see. We'll see about getting you guys up there. I can't guarantee I'll get you in the tower, but at least get you in the stands anyway. My pass says myself and was it 3 or 4 additional people can come along with me, so we'll see. Left. That's only a direction on a racetrack, John. Don't worry. I am not going in that direction myself. I'm still as right of center. So far to the right, I hate passing cars on the left. But anyway, wait, what? All right. So what time it is? Almost. Well, it's a little after 7 here in Wisconsin. What do I got? 7:01. It is a little past 7. See, my clock is a little tiny thing down in the corner of the screen that you guys can't see. Don't look at the pictures unless you're there. Oh, you gosh. You're not going to put that on YouTube. Yes, 7:00. That's right, Jesse. You and I are in the same time zone. You, Southpaw, myself, and Mr. Picasso down in Texas are all in the central time zone in the U.S. here. Of course not. I don't care. You know what? How many times have you and I done reaction videos, watching each other's videos as we had that little corner thing going on your channel, and I absolutely love doing that. What was the last? I think we did. Did we do Jack Wilson last, or was that the one where you had me? I don't remember what family it was. It was you had a family of strange people, and I was kind of being the fifth wheel on being the observer, watching all of this and getting reactions as you were playing. And man, that was fun. That was so much fun. Personal reaction. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. I think actually the Jack Wilson thing was. No, we didn't do that on my channel, did we? No, we did that on your channel, but we did it from my YouTube channel. You were watching my YouTube channel at your place and reacting to the videos. Yeah, it's kind of complicated, but it was fun. I like those little reaction kind of videos and stuff, so I don't care. I mean, if I make a big fuss out of it, as long as I don't use any profanity, which I usually don't, so. All right. So where does it tell me how many people are watching now? All right, there we go. It says I have an excellent connection and I have 7 concurrent viewers. Oh, I got another interesting thing. Spectrum sent me a little notice in the mail. They have upped my internet at no extra charge to me. It's pretty cool. I know I have 300 down, 100 up. And that's pretty darn awesome, I think. So really, really cool. Oh, you like that one too, Big Blue. That's right. You were there and watched that. Jack Wilson and Bob. They're best of friends, so why not? Yeah, Sawyer Burns was the creator of Jack Wilson. I cannot take the credit for creating Bob Newby, but I expanded Bob Newby into far beyond what EA ever had in mind when they created Bob Newby. He has become an entity to himself, and I think I'm responsible for that. Oh, don't worry, Jessica. I'm sure a few months from now the price is going to, they'll send a letter saying, well, due to the increased bandwidth we're allowing you, we're going to give you the extra special deal by raising your rate 300%. Such a deal we have for you. It's half the value at twice the price. Oh, okay. What do we got? What did I miss? Oh yeah, yes. Jesse is the absolute. He was the one who created Jack Wilson. I don't think when you created him, you didn't actually have in mind of making him a main character of anything. He was just somebody that existed at that point, and you and I just kind of blew him up, and kind of like we did with Bob Newby. It's like, hey, Bob Newby, and I think we started the Bob Newby thing before you started the Jack Wilson thing, and it's like, well, now they have to be best friends now. There's no choice about it. They had to be best friends. Just couldn't be. I don't I don't remember him setting the kitchen on fire, but I do remember when he and Bob were sitting at the table, and I don't remember which one of them did it, but somebody just yelled yuck right in the middle of eating. Yeah, it is pretty insane. I even made a music video about Jack Wilson and Bob Newby playing instruments together, so that was, I think you might still have that one. If not, let me know and I can send it to you again. If I can find it. Yeah, I've got it someplace. I know we put it on one of your channels back in the days, but I think that got removed, so yeah, we'll have to look into that. All right, guys, well, you have any more questions for this old fart looking at you guys in the camera with a fancy looking microphone? Give me a microphone and I will take care of the volume. I do remember Bob, if Bob Newby, the character, if you're playing a different household and Bob comes over, if you don't feed him, he does get rather angry. You got to feed Bob Bob Newby. Otherwise he becomes unhappy. Yes, we can make that happen, Jesse. It's probably not tonight. I haven't even had supper yet. Fat boy getting a little bit hungry over here, so I gotta throw something in there. The slot. I'm not getting the reference there, but okay. you'll have to fill me in on that one. Yeah, Jessica, it's good to hear from you. Again, I am sorry that I did not know anything about that accident involving your house over there. That's insane. Wow. Kind of makes life in the trailer park here not seem so bad. Well, life isn't bad here. I'm surrounded by incredibly cool neighbors, and yeah, it's all good. It's all good in the trailer hood, as I like to say. Yes. Oh, yeah, it's Thanksgiving. We got to wait another little over a month here in the U.S. for our Thanksgiving Day. But, yeah, I forgot it was Thanksgiving in Canada this week. So, very cool. National holiday is that up there, I think? Kind of like it is here. Man, oh, man. Yeah. I'll be able to talk a little bit more personally with you next time I see you up at the Big M over there. But, man, oh man, that's insane. I'm kind of blown away at I'm speechless at the moment. So, yeah, can you tell? I just keep babbling and babbling. Oh, I don't know if you guys saw it or not, but I did get another new guitar over the summer. It's called an Enya Nova Go. It's a little travel guitar. It's cuter than cute. It looks like a little mini Les Paul. It's on the videos. Get a chance to get in there. I actually made videos of that at the undisclosed location. Well, that's cool, Jessica. You're right. The important part is that nobody got hurt, and everybody came out of it alive and well. A little scarred maybe, but nobody got hurt. That's the good news in that. So very, very good on that. But yeah, it's a shame that had to happen in the first place. So anyway, you guys got anything else for me before I pull the plug on this impromptu live stream over here? Kind of, like I said, it's more of a channel update or a me update as to why the channel's been so dead lately and so quiet and so inactive. And it's all on me. Just being a lazy bum over here in Wisconsin and trying to keep things rolling over here. And my goodness, 10 people on this already. And oh, Jamie's asking, please don't leave. I'm afraid I'm going to have to. I have to see. Like I said, this Saturday's probably not going to be a live stream. Next week, maybe. Depends on when we finish things up out at the garage. Working on. I'm actually over the winter. I'm going to help my best friend out there building a new race car, and he took championship in the 6-shooters this year, and now he's moving into hobby stock next year, and this is a whole new animal for both of us. So it's going to be a lot of fun, a lot of challenging, and I don't know if he's going to let me do any videos on it or not. I haven't asked him. If he does, there'll be a few videos on it. If not, then you'll just have to take my word for it and watch him on the racetrack. Yeah, trains. I got in on one of words. I got in on one of the testing sessions they had with the MPS, the multiplayer server, and I actually had a really good time on there. Polson N3 Polson or whatever it was. Anyway, Polson was there. I guess Approach Medium is now taking quite an active role in N3V, so that's really cool to see because Joe has a lot to offer. And I think I can see a lot of good coming from that. So it's really cool to see him getting more involved with the N3V team. And I don't know. I'm convinced that for whatever reason, and I don't know why it is, and it's happened to the live stream route, as you guys saw in some of the old videos, where tracks and things just randomly start getting deleted. And it's happened. Big Blue, you and I have watched it happen on a couple of the routes on the MPS, and I've watched it happen on the live stream route, which is a pretty massive route now. It started off pretty small, but it's huge now. I think there's kind of an unwritten limit as to how big a layout can be before it starts getting corrupted. You know, maybe I'm wrong, but it just seems like, you know, the smaller routes never have an issue ever, but the larger routes, it seems like, you know, you've been going down the tracks and everything's just fine, and all of a sudden, a couple miles ahead, there's no more tracks. It's like, what happened? Where'd they go? Yeah, rest in peace, route number 1. That still exists, I think, out there. Or what's left of it, actually. What happened to my old Simmons videos? It should be still there. I'll have to check it out. But yeah, I don't remember taking those down. So yeah, those should all still be on there. And I haven't uploaded a whole lot of those into there, so there should be fairly easy to find. They're not that far back, but I don't think I had them in a playlist, so maybe they're kind of buried back in there. I'll see if I can dig them out and find the link to it. I don't remember. Do I still have your Discord? I don't think I do, but I'll get those to you somehow. Oh no, they wouldn't be on this channel. They're on the NJP Sims channel, the one with all the Sims videos, the Let's Play videos and stuff in there. I guess it's been a good few years since I made those, so yeah, they may be buried back in there quite a ways. But yeah, I'll see if I can. Know what I'll do? I'll do this for you. When I find it, I'll put it as a featured video. So when you first go to that channel, it'll show up right away so you can see it. So I think I might be able to pull that off. And I'll put that up there for a couple of days, and hopefully you guys can get over there and take a look at that. There's some very cool memories right there too. Yeah, the old days of Rick73 Test 1. That channel sure changed over the years, didn't it? From being just a testing channel to becoming a main Sims channel, and now a dead Sims channel, unfortunately. Too quiet over there. That's another thing I got to get to work on, and I keep saying it over and over again that I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, and I never do. So I don't know. We'll have to. Yeah, the Rick 73 Test 1. Yeah. I think that's still listed as that someplace. But it's been NJP Sims for so long now that I almost forgot about the old name, actually. Yeah, sometimes work, you got to go where the money is, and right now voice acting for you is where the money is. So, yeah, go with it. Go with it. A Sim double debut video? I'm not sure about that. I know, Jessica, you and I talked about doing a collab too someday, and we're going to have to make that happen. Somehow, some way. All right, let me... There we go. Actually, I can do this while I'm streaming. I've got the... I got the bandwidth for it now, so... Let me go over to NJP Sims channel. There we go. All right. Sims 1, Sims 2. Let's go to Videos tab. So let's see if... can I make this? Oh, I think I can. Oh my gosh, that's a mess. There we go. Why don't I do this so you guys can watch what I'm doing too? There we are. NJP Sims. I would have to say for building houses, strictly for building reasons, Sims 4 is amazing to work in for building. Gameplay, Sims 2 all the way. Sims 2 is the most fun. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to describe it. Sims 1, I bounce back and forth between Sims 1 and Sims 2. I like Sims 3 a little bit more, but not as much as I do 1 and 2. Yeah, there are so many videos on there. I have a bunch of good ones on there. Kensington Family... 2000. We'd have to go all the way back to 2015, I think, on this. Yeah, that channel was pretty active in that time. I see why you couldn't find. I can't even find it. Sims 2 issues, that would have been after that. Kensington's NJP losing it. That's a funny one. Kensington Family. The not so much party family. I think it had to almost be in this area somewhere. Tiny house. Oh, that was only 2 years ago. I see what you're saying, Michelle. I can't find it either. Let's try oldest. Gosh, 12. I've been uploading videos on this channel for 12 years. My goodness. Yes, the good ones are there. Custom neighborhood. This was before I started doing LPs even. Or was it? No, there's... Oh, yeah, that's right. I had to delete some videos due to copyright issues on this channel, too, so... that had to happen. And then that's right, I started the Sims 1 Let's Play after I started the Sims 2 Let's Play, didn't I? Okay. 11 years ago. This would have to be somewhere in the neighborhood of, what, 8 or 9 years ago? Yeah, I know, Michelle. That was so cool. Just by your videos, I was able to kind of put that all together, and I hoped that I had it right, and it looks like I did. Gosh, I'm sure it was called, I know that Our Twin Life was mentioned in the title. Kensington's Part 51, R.I.P. Arnold. Oh, when Arnold died, I was so sad. I almost cried right on camera on that one. Part 39. Oh, Sim Golf. That's right, I did Sim Golf too. So much. Mini LP. Oh boy. Oh, this was the Bob Newby LP when Alec and I were on. Oh god, that was a wild time too. Yeah. Sorry, I had to pull some videos. Yes, reposting, fixing my Sims 2, bowling with turrets. I thought I had that on NJP channel. All right, I know I'm boring the living daylights out of you guys looking through this. Yeah, so many memories, so many videos. Oh my gosh. Yes. Okay, I'm up to 10 years ago now. Mini LP Part 4. That's Bob Newby again. Portal. Oh, yeah. I did do some Portal stuff on there. Something new that was definitely after that. Sims 1 Part 67. Where in the world? Deep Gorge Neighborhood Update. Kensington's Part 80. Man, I did make a whole lot of videos on here, didn't I? Sim Golf. Now that was a fun one to play. You guys get a chance to see. I think there's a playlist on that one. Kensington's. Oh, this is where NJP meets Monica at the bowling alley. Something that completely randomly happened. Unboxing a new game. Kensington's 85. Parkview condos. Oh man, I think part 100 as far as the Sims 1 LP. So Sims 2 Season 1 overview. So that's a fun one to watch too. The Goodwin family, man, oh man. Sims 2 resolution issue. Jesse, you remember I was having problems with that. Now we're up to 5 years ago. Where in the world did that go? Well, you know what? I'm going to find that video on my hard drive. I'm going to re-upload that, Michelle, because I can't find it either. Yes, the Sims 3 unboxing. Remember that? 7, 8. It had to be right in this area. 9. Neighborhood update. Minecraft. Post-rate family. Remember those guys, Jesse? The post-rate family? Oh, the free Sims on tonight. Oh gosh, you and I had a blast with that one. Remember that random person came along and worked with us in that robot factory? That was fun. Kensington Family Sims Mini LP. Jack Wilson. There we go. Part 5. Funny moments. Oh gosh, this one's a fun one too. So many good ones and good wins. Tiny house. That was when we built that tiny house on live stream over on this channel, and I reposted the house building part of it over here on NJP Sims. Oh, that is just that hurts me that video was somehow or other disappeared, because you guys had some really cool comments. I believe the twins actually commented on that video too. So this saddens me deeply to see that gone. Kensington, Sims 1. I know it was way after I did that, the hard drive replacement. As we hear a train going by in the background. Andrew Arcade. More copyright issues. Yeah, I've had copyright issues on all my channels for some reason. Yeah, Michelle, you're right. It's not there. I don't know why. No, you and I are both looking through here, and I'm not finding it any place. Wow. Why would YouTube remove that? That really makes me unhappy. All right. Well, we're not. It has ceased to exist. I am going to find that video. I will repost it. Yeah, the original vacation videos. Yeah, I had to take those down due to copyrights too. So it's like, I wish I had a search function on here. Oh, I do. Let's try. Okay, well, that's all I got out of that. And none of those have the word twin in them. All right. Well, well, that's sad. Yeah, I'm going to take your advice on that, Jessica. I'm going to find that video. It's on one of my hard drives archived in here. I might not get it today, but I am going to make sure that gets re-uploaded. I'm sad because there were some precious comments on there from you guys, Michelle, and that, you know, why would they do that? I don't know. All right. Well, anyway, on that less than happy note. Oh, and by the way, yeah, that's the Riverbend Yard. Actually, that's a live view of Riverbend right now. The trains is actually up and running right now. So, yeah, that's the Riverbend switching yard over there. And when I had to run from the yard out to the DC, that's all the further that train went. And there's only one boxcar sitting all by itself over there now. So they've been busy reconfiguring the track out here in the industrial area as well. So trying to make it a little bit more logical in the layout. And what I'm doing with this line is I'm actually making it look like it's a branch line that runs off someplace. But really, it just runs into that tunnel and then it stops. So I might put a portal at the end of that. But yeah, this is now those of you guys that were here at the beginning of this route will remember. In fact, I think I have a peg over here on the world origin. Someplace by this trailer hood. There it is, right there. Right there. This is where this route got born, right here. That's the world origin. And it started out, let's go to the grid view. It just started out as 2 baseboards. That was all this was. And I believe, yeah, there's a playlist, The Evolution of the Live Stream Route, that is on this channel. And you guys can see how this thing started out as just 2 baseboards. And from the 2 baseboards you're looking at here, it grew into a metro area here. And it just kept growing and growing and growing and growing and growing. And the next thing you know, we had a little town out here, Hidden Valley. Hidden Valley, hello. There, you guys are waiting to hear me say that. And of course, over here we have the booming metropolis of nothing. There it is. Jesse's going to love this one, I think. Oh, this is, oh yeah, this is the, yeah. I'm far, far away from where I thought I was. Sorry, guys. It's been a long time since I've been on this route. Anyway, it kept growing and growing and growing until it became that. Wilson Valley sub out here, Winter Haven sub up here, Lakewood over here, Riverbend over here, and someplace in this area here is where Mooncrest is. Someplace. Is it this way? No. Funny, I just ran a train through there there it is. There's Mooncrest. The town that GD Spectra actually named for us. She called it Mooncrest, and I picked it up and ran with it. Yes, Wilson Valley. This program, this is actually Trains TRS-22. Trains, it started out as Trains A New Era was where this route was born, and then it migrated to the various versions. It went to TRS-19 when that came out, and then went to 22 when that one came out. So, yeah, this one here this is a massive route. It's the biggest route I've ever built in any trains project. This one over here it still blows my mind, this area over here. From the aerial view, it don't look like much. When you get down here, Lakewood West, or Lakewood East. I don't know, I get my east and west mixed up. This is Lakewood West. And this wasn't supposed to be this big of a town either, but it did, and then it became a 13-track yard over here. So somebody was asking me to do a tour of the route, and I'm not going to give you a complete tour of it tonight. One of the highlights over here, of course, is the baseball stadium. No players out there yet, but parking lot's filling up. Even got a couple tour buses over here. Yeah, remember the old scenic cruisers? Yeah, I like them old things. And the old Silver Sides. Yeah, those are all included in the game too. And, there is still tracks there. I was going to say, there used to be some railroad tracks up here, but I don't believe they're connected. This is one of those things I was talking about earlier where trains randomly deletes tracks. There. That was connected all the way around down to here and went back to the Lakewood West yard, but right now it's not connected. And the Wilson Valley sub unfortunately suffered some of the same fate, but I'm in the process of rebuilding that. Yes, of course, because why not? A racetrack. Welcome to the Lakewood Speedway, the fastest half mile on all of trains layout. Rick Porter with you, your track announcer this evening. Got some big action coming. Oh, never mind. Sorry. I know. Just call me Bob. Because Bob has a whole lot of volume. So, yeah, I was actually doing some work over here, putting some fields in for some of these farms. And what is that? Oh, you can see I was still working over here because there's a selected part right there. Yeah. Oh, I did not want to do that. Let's see. Let's unhighlight that. There we go. So, yeah, this is, you can see why it's called Lakewood. Lakes all over the place and woods. Lake and woods. Yeah, practicing for the races. I thought you guys would get a kick out of that. Just because I can. All right, let's see if we can throw this thing into autopilot and see how far we go. Well, we're flying over the void. Better not run out of gas here. All right. Uh-oh. Oh no, we have a stoppage. There we go. I'm hands off at this point. Just letting the machine take me where it goes and then stops. Yeah, as I said, I wasn't going to take you on a tour of the entire route. Here we go. All the way from Lakewood back to Riverbend. Only we're not going to Riverbend, are we? Yes, we are. It's way down there. Believe it or not, Big Blue, I did do a run on this from one end to the other as we're flying over Mooncrest. That's all the further we've made it. And the run from Riverbend all the way out to Lakewood takes over an hour. just for that run. Well, tell your cat to do the typing for you. There's Hidden Valley down there. And lots more open area out here. Yes, there is still a considerable amount of grid land on here. That's going to be a community eventually, someday, some way, somehow. As much as anything, I'm kind of looking to see if there's still track. That's actually an automated track there. Trains automatically spawn out of that tunnel. All right. This should take us into Riverbend, I think. Yes, there it is. There's Riverbend. I would know this metro area any place. And then, of course, east of Riverbend, we have this little development out here. More of kind of a farmer's development out here. Bunch of farms all kind of bunched together. Gravel roads. Tree-lined driveways. I love tree-lined driveways for some reason, as you can tell. I don't know why. Just something about a tree-lined driveway does something for me. This is, believe it or not, this is the same river that goes through Riverbend. The river that the town was named after, Riverbend. And this is the end of the... Oh, we got a train. I don't remember parking a train out. Oh, yes, I do. Yes, I do. That was going to be part of the tour video that I'm making. So you guys get a little preview. If I go like that... Now we can sit in the cab of this thing. I don't know why we're on this side. And I don't like that controller. There we go. Oh, that's right. I have the audio turned off for this, so you're not going to hear anything. Nor am I. So let's go back to surveyor mode. There we go. Anyway, this could turn into a 5-hour video if I start that. Yes, it took over an hour to get from this point all the way out to Lakewood, which is at the opposite end. Oh, I need to go on roaming camera. There we go. I think. Let me go. Turn me loose. Let me go into free roaming. He will not let me. So I'll do it that way. There we go. Isn't that pretty? I mean, I know I'm kind of bragging on myself once again, but this is absolutely beautiful. And the thought that it's all stuff that I did with the help of you guys. I mean, you guys helped a lot with a lot of this. This is stuff I've done, stuff I've done on my own, you know, really not on live streams, but much of this stuff has been done during live streams. So the fact that you guys are looking at this and the origin of this, and like I said, those of you guys that have been here since the very beginning remember exactly how this route started off in such a tiny way. Yeah, this has been an ongoing project since 2016. You guys can correct me wrong if I'm wrong. I believe it was the spring of 2016 when we started on this. And the funny thing was, when I started working on this route, I wanted to make it a route to prove what a lousy upgrade Takin was from Trains 2012. Boy, was I wrong. Thankfully. Actually, I felt, you know, I was glad to be wrong about that one, because this wouldn't have been possible if I was right. So, anyway, it's almost an hour after I said I was going to sign off before. It's crazy. So, anyway, Jason and Michelle, both of you guys, thanks for popping in here. I'm absolutely thrilled and honored to have you guys here. Jessica, thanks for checking in. I appreciate that. Still got 7 of you guys looking in on the video here. I really appreciate it. And hopefully I can start doing a few of these on Saturday evenings once again. And we'll see where it goes, see where life takes me between now and then. But this Saturday is definitely a no-go. Next Saturday is a possibility. We'll see what happens. I'm not sure how long we've been at this, for a couple hours here. When did I start streaming this? It doesn't tell me. So I've been on, average view duration 47 minutes. Yeah, that's impressive. Putting up with 47 minutes of this guy. Oh, hi Jonah. I know you can't understand me yet, but hello, welcome to the world. It's nice to have you as part of the population of the world. I have a feeling you're going to do great things in your life. You've got awesome parents, and I couldn't be more proud to know them, guys. So that's a special message to Jonah. You can give that to him later on when he gets old enough to understand what's going on. So a perfect stranger in Wisconsin telling him he's going to do great things in the world. Let's keep our fingers crossed that it happens that way. It sure has with the twins. Those guys are pretty awesome. Been watching those guys grow up has been a fascinating journey. All right, with that, I think I am going to put a kibosh to the scream. Words. My gosh, words don't come easy to me today. My dyslexia is flowing over into my speech patterns. And they let me talk on a microphone with this voice at the track. It must be really hard up. Oh, of course, Michelle and Jason, you guys are awesome. I've known you guys for almost 10 years and loving every minute of it. And I promise I am going to look for that video. In fact, after I get done feeding this thing, there's a lot of room in this thing tonight. I'm going to make that a priority of mine to get that video posted either here or back over on the NJP Sims channel, where it should still be. I don't know why it's not there, but one way or another, I'm going to put that video back. I might just put it over here because I don't know why it disappeared off NJP Sims. I really don't. But I am going to do some investigating, and I'm going to find that video and put it back up again, and get you guys squared away, because that video is, to me, that's one of the funnest videos, and it's kind of a, I don't want to use the word special. That has a bad connotation to it, but it is kind of a special video to me because it's you guys, and it was back when we first started kind of hanging out, and yeah. So yeah, I need to get on that, get that taken care of. It might happen tonight, but probably not. But sometime before the end of the week, I promise you, Michelle, that video will be up on either this one or the NJP Sims channel, or maybe both. We'll have to see. Having fun at the racetrack, yes. Wherever and whatever I do, it is. All right, thank you, Michelle. I appreciate that, because yeah, it was a special video. It was a special time in life for all of us, I think. You guys were brand new to YouTube, kind of finding your way around, and I was still trying to find where I wanted to go with YouTube, and I'm still looking. 10 years later, I'm still trying to find my way through YouTube and trying to avoid copyrights and misinformation strikes, and goodness sakes, I know they've been after you guys too with the copyrights and all that kind of stuff. Just a bunch of nonsense, I think. But yeah, if you're going to play the game, you got to play by their rules, I guess. So guess we shouldn't complain too much. They're not charging us for it yet, so there is that. All right, guys, I'm going to jump out. I want to thank you guys once again for all the memories and for all the fun. We have a good time here tonight. An impromptu live stream. Just going to tell you little update, and this happens. So, and as you can see, I'm looking for something. Well, you guys can't see, but I am looking for something, and I'm not finding it. So unfortunately, it's going to be a black screen ending on this. Thanks once again, everybody. Love you guys with all my heart. I will talk again soon. Promise I'm going to try to get back on the live streams. Not every Saturday, but we're going to get a few of those in throughout the winter. So until we talk again, of course, as always, and you guys know what's coming next, I think. Whatever it is in life you do, keep on doing what it is you do, and keep an eye on that volume. Good night, everybody.